So this is a really useful and effective taping method for people with a patellar tendinopathy. So that means there's pain right in this location here. So my kneecap is just here, and between my kneecap and the ridge of my shin here, which is the tibial tuberosity, about an inch and a half long, and about that much width is the tendon. It's the big quad tendon. So there's a tendon and a muscles and a sheath that the patella, the kneecap, is enclosed in, and it connects up all the quads here. So we're jumping, laying in bed, with your leg bent up, it starts to ache, jumping, running, anything bouncy, holding static positions for too long. If it starts to ache right here, you're looking mostly at a patellar tendinopathy. They can be really stubborn to get rid of. Isometric tensioning is one of the best ways. Shockwave therapy does help a lot of people too. This taping method is very good and enables you to walk and get around your day without excessive pain, or sometimes and often no pain. And it allows you to do the exercises that you need to do to get this better as well. So we need is rock tape or kinesio tape. You're bending your leg up to whatever's comfortable. I'm measuring from one side of my knee to the other. There. And on this tape here, that's about 1, 2, 3, about 4. So that each of these squares, like I said, the lines, but the lines here represent 5 centimeters. So I've got almost 4 on for me here. I fold that back to back, like that. And I cut the edge, around the edge. So around the edge this way. It's because it comes off in the corners here really easy, so around the edge so it stays on easier and longer. Pulled it up, quite a bend in my leg here. I pull this in half, so I break the tape in half. So I've just broken it like that. Then I pull off till there's about an inch of tape on either side. So I'm pulling on the tape. That's 100% stretch, and I'm pulling it, and that's 50%. I'm pulling about 90 to 100% stretch here with that fully bent up, putting that on. And these wings here have no stretch. So I open my leg out a little bit, and there's no stretch. It has a little bit of recoil now. I'll just lay that down. Let it recoil, then I'll lay that down. Give it a rub. So the tape is heat activated. The glue in the tape is heat activated. There's no medication in these tapes. It's the tensioning within it that affects the fascia receptors, the Golgi tendon organ, and the muscle spindles too. That's how this works. And then from here I do another taping below the ridge of my bone here. So maybe about 4 fingers width below there, and I measure up to just over my knee, about that far. Chop that off. I do the same thing. Round out the edges here. Yeah, so I've got round edges. This taping goes on a little bit differently here. So I pull this up as far as I can. Got that pulled up there. I take this off by folding the edge like that. So I round it out. Then you can just pull it off like that. It's really easy. I'll take the first inch off. Lay that down on the side. So I laid that down there. And then we're going to pull this about, so if that's 100% stretch, about 50%. Just lay it over the knee. And I've laid that just there, just moving so you can see. So that's all. So there's 0% tension here, 50% tension here, and then this last bit, 0%. And when I straighten my leg, there's a ripple effect. That means I've got this on really well. I don't know if you can see the ripples there. But so this will stay on for at least 2 days, most likely 4 to 5 days. It can be showered in, it can be sweated in, it'll stay on. When you're getting out of the shower, just pat it dry. And I've seen this taping last as long as 2 weeks on some people too. So if it's been pulled off, the edges are coming right off, then it's time to come off. Otherwise, it's still doing its job.